Our top story at 5, a Helena restaurant manager says he is not happy with the proposed plea agreement for a customer accused of fighting with employees and allegedly threatening one with a gun. It began when the customer was reportedly asked to leave for not wearing a mask. Attorney General Austin Knudson's office took over the case and agreed to reduce the charge to disorderly conduct and a $50 fine. MTN's Mike Dennison reports.
Last November, Rodney Smith and 2 others in his party were told by Hokkaido restaurant manager John Schneider to leave the premises because, he says, they'd refused several requests to wear a face mask when not seated. Schneider says Smith knocked water glasses off the table, shoved a waitress, and a fight ensued, leading to Schneider placing Smith in a headlock, but then releasing him so he could leave. But the incident wasn't over.
After assaulting her, after assaulting me, he chose to take his shirt off, expose his gun in a holster on his right hip, which I had no idea he had up to that point. But he touches his holster and his gun, like kind of pats her, at least puts his hand on it. He's like, I'm gonna get you.
Smith was arrested and charged with 4 crimes, including felony assault and carrying a concealed weapon without a permit and in an establishment that serves alcohol. But this summer, Attorney General Austin Knudson's office took the unusual step of taking over the case after County Prosecutor Leo Gallagher refused their request to drop the weapons charges. Those concealed weapons violations are now legal because of changes in the law made in February by Republicans in the 2021 legislature. And 2 weeks ago, Knudson's office and Smith's lawyer filed a plea agreement that drops all charges in exchange for a guilty plea to disorderly conduct, a $50 fine, and $75 in court fees. Schneider says no one at the AG's office ever contacted him or anyone else at the restaurant about the case or the deal until Wednesday, when he says they told him he was no longer a victim because they were downgrading the charge.
We're an innocent business that followed the rules that were mandated to us by our government and by our health department. It was very, very difficult, but we never expect that somebody would actually assault us for it or threaten us or threaten our lives with a gun. And then if we do, we assume that the law protects us. Yeah, $50 fine though. No, it's a slap in the face, brother.
Knudson's office says it would be a waste of taxpayer money to prosecute the gun laws no longer on the books. His office and Smith's attorney also told MTN News that Smith and other witnesses dispute Schneider's account of what happened and that there's insufficient evidence to support the assault charges. Schneider disagrees and says Hokkaido was just trying to keep its customers and staff safe and that Knudson undermined those efforts.
The least I can do is provide them the safest environment possible. And if guys like this are allowed to get away with things like this, it makes our community less safe. It makes my employees and my customers less safe. It makes other restaurants less safe.
The plea deal, however, is not final. District Judge Kathy Seeley will decide whether to accept it at a December 9th hearing. Schneider says he plans to be there, although it's unlikely he'll be allowed to testify. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.